All right. We're here today with Leonard. Should I just say your last name?
You got me Leo W.
Leo W. Well, because we had a different guest that he said he's part of the team now, kind of, and he set up.
Kind of.
Well, you are, I guess. Let's see how long it lasts before I scare him off.
Jesus.
But because we scared Sebastian off. What do you want to talk about next? You want to talk about that all women are prostitutes, or
let's talk
do you want to
about
talk
how
about
you
cocaine?
have no clue about the Colorado Buffaloes right now
Don't
in
care.
football.
Don't
The
care.
biggest story
How is
in
it
sports.
Why is it a story?
Well, you got like Deion Sanders, Hall of Famer, like one of the quote unquote best players ever, is coaching a team. His son is the starting quarterback. His other son is the starting safety.
That's fire.
Last year, the Colorado Buffaloes won one game. This year, they're undefeated.
Great.
They had Lil Wayne walk them out last game. They had The Rock give the pregame speech. I mean,
The Rock's a liberal. Go ahead.
They say a lot of stuff about The Rock. I don't know if y'all heard stuff I heard.
I have.
You have?
Zerka said he's gay.
Okay, yeah. Oh, we're on the same page. But, you know, they got Cameron. They got Dipset fucking performing in the locker room and like... It's a vibe.
These are all men, and this is manly things, and that's cool. I'm a female. I don't watch sports, and I don't care. And especially if I don't have money on the game, I really don't care. And I'm not risking money on something I don't know anything about. Like, I'm just gonna, if I was to put money on that game, I'm just like, which team is Deion fucking... No, whoever Deion Sanders is coaching, that's the team I'd be betting on. And I don't even know what the fuck is going on, and it'd probably not go well for me because before I moved to LA, the week before, I lost $5,000 on that OKC Miami game.
That was a bad bet.
And ever since then, I just don't want to bet on sports anymore.
Well, they play UCLA on the 28th here in LA. It's going to be one of the biggest tickets you can get in the city.
Okay.
Need to make a pop-up.
Don't care.
Okay.
I think all women are prostitutes. What do you think about that? I think all people are prostitutes. Maybe men and women as a whole are just, we're all prostitutes in our own way.
Well, I mean, I think it goes back to the definition of what a prostitute exactly is.
What is a prostitute to you?
To me, it's like when it's just a straight up exchange for sex. Like I'm talking about like the money's on the counter. You're going to the bathroom to freshen up or whatever. You know the drill, you know, and then you come out and have sex. I think what you're saying is like most women would like change or do certain things they wouldn't for money.
That's not what I'm saying.
What do you think?
I'm saying that for the right number, any woman will sleep with any man, even if he doesn't have any arms or legs. She'll still sleep with him for the right amount of money. And
I disagree.
And some men too. Yep.
I disagree. You know, you like to think of your mom. I don't think my mom would do that.
I do. I think.
You think your mom would?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. My mom is a Scorpio. She's fucking sneaky, and I'm not even talking to her right now, so I'm not going to talk about her because she's my mom and I respect her.
We'll leave moms out.
And I'm a mom. You put $1 million or $2 million on the table. I mean, I'm not going to fucking like. I might take it.
Is that realistic though? I mean. Let's.
Is it realistic? No, probably not. But let's say you're a billionaire, right? And you have like a fetish for like fucking cunty bitches like me, right? And you got the extra money, and you're like, you know what? I want to fuck that fucking crazy like mentally deranged host on that show.
Okay.
And I'm willing to give her the money because I want to see what that pussy's like.
So you're saying $1 million is like the?
I'm not saying
least.
The least. No.
Are we gonna put a number?
No. There's no number. No. This is how it goes. Depends who it is, what they look like, and how much. So, if the guy is cute, you'll take less money for it. Some women will do it for free. I won't do it for free.
You know what, Elle?
I will only have sex for love or for money. But I'm not saying that I'm for sale. I'm just saying that if you're a fucking sheik and you're like, here, take $2 million and fuck me one time, like, I might do it.
No, I think you're right. But I also think me just kind of knowing you, how I know you.
How do you know me?
I think you're capping.
Why?
Because I think if somebody really did put $100K in front of you to fuck them, you really wouldn't do it.
I didn't say 100K.
Well, I'm just using
Why
that.
is it hot in here? Is it hot or is it
Maybe
me?
you're nervous. Maybe I'm making you nervous on this mic.
Never.
On this fucking hot mic, and now you got somebody to
No, I just don't want to be sweating. Am I sweating?
You got a couple little, you know what I'm saying, droplets of moisture coming off of your...
Hold on. All right, I need to get a napkin.
Your edge is kind of shining a little bit, but they're not popping up yet,
Hold
so
on.
you good.
That's all I care about. But keep talking. I didn't say 100,000.
Well, I'm not saying
But
100.
I might take 100,000 if he's cute.
I'm saying I don't think... Well, see, you'll take 100,000 if he's cute. I don't think that counts.
I'll fuck Andrew Tate for free.
Okay, but I don't think...
yeah.
You being attracted to them doesn't count, because that's just like a tip, almost. That's just like a Like, I'm saying, there's got to be somebody that's like fucking 300, 600-pound life, like in a wheelchair. I do not think you're doing
in
that.
a wheelchair? I didn't say okay.
In your head, I think you're saying you would do it.
300, 600 pound in a wheelchair? How much?
I don't think it's any amount that would make you do it. I think in your head, you think you would do it.
5 million?
But I think if it was right there in front of you,
I'm doing it.
I don't think you'd
I'm doing it. I am fucking doing it. I will get fucked up as possible. I am doing it. And any bitch who said she's not doing it is fucking lying. She's lying. We're all doing it.
I think that's
because we're fucking people for free right now and dating them for free. And we're actually, some of us are paying while we're fucking somebody, and we're not getting nothing. We're working every day.
Now, ladies, if you paying, we know the deal. It's good pipe involved, and that's okay. Pay for the pipe.
Fuck no. Don't ever pay for any fucking man. That's disgusting. Men are disgusting these days. Bro, you guys need to learn how to fucking do construction. Like, we need those men back. Like, the men who could do construction, can put up fucking pictures, take out the garbage, walk the fucking dogs, build decks. You know what turns bitches on? Men who can build a fucking deck.
Right, see,
I want to see my man outside in the backyard mowing the fucking lawn, like gardening. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's light work. If you can't mow your lawn, I'm saying
build some shit. Build me a house.
But you're going
That'll turn me the fuck on. I don't want these new fucking age fucking guys that are painting their nails and putting fucking tattoos on their face and acting like fucking weirdos. I don't want that shit. We don't want that. I personally don't want that shit.
I think the direction you're trying to go in is when guys say, "Hey, can you cook?" and you're like, "Can you build a house?" I don't think that's the same shit.
I can cook. All day, every day. And I'm down to cook.
Most of my homies could change a tire. Most of my homies
I asked Chad if he could change a tire. He said no. There's a lot of people in LA cannot change tires,
well, also, I'm not from here. I'm from the South.
Well, they're better down there, I think.
can clean a stable. I can saddle a horse.
You can?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You could saddle a horse. Yeah. You're a fucking lying.
Put stirrups in his mouth, everything.
I don't believe you. I do not believe you. But maybe, you know what? I heard they're better in the South. I've never dated a guy from the South, so I don't know. But I just know that in LA, they're all fucking gay. In New York, they're fucking like, I don't know. They're better than in LA. I'm not going to talk shit about New Yorkers.
I grew up in a household that, my dad cut the grass every Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
So maybe it goes down to having a dad.
And before he after he cut the grass, he took us to our Little League football games that he coached, right? Yeah. And then after the game, we went out and ate, and then we washed cars. You understand? I don't think guys are like that anymore, where they could just go a day. So it comes down to dads.
It comes to just having a dad. So if you didn't have, so now we don't have dads. I didn't have a dad. I had a stepfather, but
that's a dad.
He was a better parent to me than my mother. So I'm not going to say that he was better than my father. So
shout out to all the stepdads out there.
He was a good. He took me horseback riding every Saturday, and I love that's my favorite thing to do.
Me and my brother, we went horseback riding all throughout my childhood and stuff. And
in Louisiana, they have horses.
In Alabama, but they do have horses in Louisiana. But I'm getting at all this to say, I think it just depends on where you are. Here, most people don't even have yards.
Really?
Yeah, LA, most people don't have having a yard is a luxury.
Because we can't fucking afford shit.
Right.
We can't even afford a fucking bathroom over here in LA. They're trying to fucking kill us every day. And that's why we're prostituting ourselves, because we can't afford the fucking rent. We cannot afford how?
Okay, quick question. Is OnlyFans prostitution?
Yes. I'm not on OnlyFans. And by the way, I'm not even a prostitute. I'm just talking like hypothetically.
This is all
I'm a
hypothetical.
fucking boss, even though
I
people
don't
don't like that shit.
I don't
That's
think hypothetically she would do it. I think she wants to say that to
no,
sound
I'm
like
doing it.
cool and a bossy bitch and
No, I'm not a
I'm
boss
about
bitch.
my
I don't.
money.
I don't even
But
want to be about my money. If I could, I would love to be taken care of if I knew the guy wasn't gonna use the money against me when he's mad at me. Like, take the credit cards from me, or like cut off my cell phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying in the other interview. Like, if you're with a guy and he's telling you not to work anymore, that's cool, but have money on the side in case he tries to switch up on you and leave you for the secretary.
also keep a secret account, basically.
Secret account. But then that secret account might help you. What if you get arrested for something and they seize all your assets and the only fucking money you got is the bitch with the secret account?
Well, that's struggle.
Like fucking Gucci Man and his girl, right? He gave her all the money when he went to jail and she fucking double and tripled it up.
Yeah, that's struggle love talk. But I mean, in realistic world,
I'm not gonna put my life in your hands like that forever. I don't trust any man with my life for life to take care of me, because I know that I'm not perfect and I'm fucking crazy and I could piss anybody. I could piss Jesus off. So you're going to get mad at me at some point. You might not like me for a little bit. And if you try to fucking use money to fucking punish me, then I might poison your food. Like, it's just not going to work. So I need to have my own.
The right person wouldn't.
Yeah, but I don't
go for that.
What do you mean?
Like, the right person, that wouldn't even be a thought to like I'm the type, like, if we're in a relationship or if like I'm really into somebody, we could yell at each other for hours and I'm still gonna pick you up a plate on the way home. You know what I mean? Like it should be that type of vibe.
But what about after like when I'm 50 and then you're successful, right? And you have money and then the fucking your assistant who's hot is like, you know, she's spicing shit. Like she's hot, and I'm 50 now, and I don't really want to fuck you like I did like 20 years ago because I got the kids, and I'm my.
So what are you getting at? What are you
so
saying?
I'm saying like you're not. I'm not gonna excite you. No. I'm saying I'm not gonna excite you the same way this new fucking piece of hot tail is gonna excite you, and you might say, you know what, like I've been with this lady and da-da-da. Like I don't know, you might just want to be with something else for a little while, and what am I gonna do in the meantime? And I'm relying on you to fucking take care of everything. Like, what if you like cut me off? Then and now I'm 50. What am I? Where I'm going to go back into the workforce?
It's funny you said that because I haven't looked at the updated statistics, but from what I know,
that women
3/4 of the divorces are the women. Okay, so what you're saying sounds good, but hypothetically, you would be leaving him.
Can I tell you why? Most women leave because men are abusing us. Not physically. Yes, physically too.
The word
yes. Emotionally, verbally, you guys are coming home pissed from work.
Financially,
we're fucking tired. Now. Financially, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Financial abuse. If you're giving me money, right, and I have this account and a card and all this shit, and now you're taking that away from me when you're mad at me or you don't like what I'm doing, that's called financial abuse. That is financial. That's why I wouldn't even put myself. I would never let no man control me with money. Fuck that. That's why. But I'm saying like, if I'm married to a guy and he's always in a bad mood and he's fucking drinking every day and he's like he comes home and now everybody's like scared and not excited to see him. You know, like those dads. I'm like back in the day, bitch. Like my grandmother used to get beat up every fucking day by my drunk grandfather. Yeah, but that divorce wasn't allowed back then in the Middle East and shit like that. Like that wasn't like a thing. Now it's more normal to get divorced and we're just not putting up with it anymore. We're not putting up with drunk men coming home, fucking breaking shit, punching the walls, telling us we're fucking horse. How about the fucking white guy? I don't even know his name. Whatever. The fucking commentator, and he had the pregnant wife, and she, like, how many of you men disrespect us when we're fucking pregnant with your child? How many of you? We see it on the internet every fucking day. That's disgusting. Why should we have to? And then you want to say, oh, you're not a good mom. Are you a good dad if you're disrespecting me while I'm pregnant with your child?
Let me say something. I think
maybe you're not like that.
A lot of what you're saying is true. Hold on. I think a lot of what you're saying is true. But I also think that when you flip the coin and look at the fathers that are good dads, they don't get as much publicity or virality, if that's a word, as the other side of the coin.
That's not true. I saw a video that literally made me cry. It was a guy in Brazil Did you see that video? He didn't have
A
enough
guy in
money.
Brazil didn't have, okay, but I'm saying like in America, the fathers don't get that, like the good ones, we don't get that credit.
That's
We get bunched in with, well, I'm saying we like I'm a father or something. But I'm saying like
right.
the black men, and I don't want to make it a racial thing, but even white men, like we don't, like the good dads don't get the same spotlight as
maybe there's
the
not
good
not
moms.
enough good dads, and we can't be good moms if we're the only ones fucking parenting. So they're saying, oh, they blame the moms too, that they're shitty moms, but it takes.
There's shitty moms out there just like it's shitty dads though.
Yes, there are.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's all just like, I think it's all just a thing to make us go against each other, really. I think it's all a part of the, what is it, depopulation, like they don't want as many people on Earth.
Okay, I think we should start this new coalition. I think women, I saw this video, right, where it said we should just co-mother. Instead of us all paying our own fucking rents, we should just all, like the single moms should just come together. No. Like we should have an app for single moms, right? Have an app for fuck the men. Let's just hire them to do the shit. Hire them to mow the lawn, hire them to do whatever we need them to do, change the tire, all that shit. And then the moms should go on this fucking app that I might create where we have a checklist of what we're looking for. You know what I mean? And then one mom goes to work and pays the bill. And the other mom is actually the real mom who's like the soccer mom and cooks and cleans. And then we don't even fucking need men for anything. And we could just hire them when we need them to do something. Because
that's cap.
Why?
Because like you need men
for what?
A lot of things.
Like what? I don't need a man for what do I need a man for? Like in a relationship right now, what would I need a man for?
You have a man that lives. We're not gonna get too deep into this, but she's saying she doesn't need it. No, you
can't. My baby, we have to cut that out. I have a man in my life that works for me.
So how do you not need men?
I'm saying we could hire men, but he doesn't sleep with me.
So you do admit that you need men?
Yes. But not in a
on the record.
Okay, yeah. We need men to cut the water back on when the fucking when the water is off and you need to go down in the pipes and shit and
change the light, get up on a ladder and change the fucking floodlight.
Build the bridges and fucking fight. Like, but really, like, if the men weren't fucking threatening us, we wouldn't really need the men to. It's the men who are causing the violence anyway. So if you actually take away, like, women aren't really violent. Like when you say protect women, who are you protecting from? It's from men. Protect women from men. So if the men are just like not really there, we don't really need protection. We could protect ourselves from other women. So I can't protect myself from you because you're way stronger than me. But from a woman, like we could figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Women could figure it out. But that's what I'm saying. We don't really need men like that. If you ask older women who are like 80, 90 years old about like, do you need a man? They're going to say, no. No men.
And that's why we're fucked right there because they're telling y'all that.
But we've all tried. We've tried it. I'm saying like I've tried it, right? Like I've tried to be in relationships. I've had a few and I've always got the shitty end of the stick. I've gotten beat up before.
In my opinion, not to cut you off into your physical.
I don't even care.
I didn't know you were coming with that.
I don't even care. I'm just saying, like, what do I need this shit for?
What I'm trying to say is, you know, like, men, we like see things that we like and we try to go after it. And the women, you guys pick. So as the pickers, at some point, you guys have to take responsibility of the ones being picked.
Yeah, but if we don't have a father, that's why we're not picking the right men, right? So if I had a good father, a good state, but my stepfather was pretty good, but he just had like anger issues. Like when he was mad at me, you know what he would do? He would cut the computer cords, and then the next day he would buy a new computer.
He's a great guy. Good guy, good disciplinarian. I like that.
You do? He was he was a good guy, but
see, that's light work. I'm from Alabama, okay? I've been probably hit with everything on this table.
I've never been hit.
From the cord to fucking this right here. This has been thrown a couple times. Like, I come from like that real era of like getting your ass whooped. Like,
yeah, maybe I don't know you in a relationship, but you seem like you're well-rounded. That's why I could that's why we're even around each other. I'm not really around a lot of people, but he seems Like
I mean,
like a rare one. Like you're pretty rare.
I come from like
You're
Mobile, Alabama. Like if you've ever drove through there, you would understand.
I don't
Like it's a different world.
I've never been there.
Like guys are still wearing tall t-shirts.
I don't know what that is.
Like you remember the long, like fresh on my white tee, like the
Oh
long.
yeah. The white tees.
They're still wearing that in the hood where I'm from. Okay, so like,
how come you don't have an accent?
well, I was gonna get to that. So when I was 13, I moved from Alabama to Louisiana, which is two totally different accents.
Also an accent.
Two different cultures. So like those two mix.
But you don't even have a Louisiana accent.
And then I've traveled. Like I'm just like, but I was getting at. I was lucky because I was born kind of like in a 2-bedroom house. Like damn near a shack, 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. And then from there, my dad got a better job and we were able to kind of like move up the social. So I've seen like different sides of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in the hood, but I've also been in the suburbs too. Like growing up, like I've been around. I've been to an all-white school, but I've also went to an all-black school before in my life. So it's like...
So you're cultured.
Yeah.
And that does make a difference.
Makes a huge difference.
It does.
Like, I'm blessed.
A lot of people aren't cultured. Do you speak other languages?
No. I know a little Spanish, but that's light.
Yeah. It's important to be cultured. I'm pretty cultured.
Nah, you're on a whole nother, like...
What?
Culture-wise, because, like, I don't know if the listeners know you're Jewish, right?
I'm Jewish.
Okay.
I'm Israeli.
You're Israeli.
I speak Hebrew.
Yeah. You know, you're dating
black guys. But now I'm trying. I might not anymore. I don't know, but I don't know.
Then one of your best friends and close partners is white.
Who? Nick? Is that my best friend?
I would say he's up there.
Yeah, he's like family.
One of them.
He's like my child.
Yeah, he's white.
He's white.
It's like you deal with a lot of different cultures and people and...
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That makes a huge difference.
Actually, you know, I was raised by a Trinidadian nanny.
See, that's a whole separate thing.
She was the best. She was the best.
Did she cook?
Yes. Sheila. She was like, I don't know, like something about Caribbean women. They're so like nurturing and like, but they're strict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like they don't put up with bullshit. But they're so fucking loving. Like, even if they're fucking strict, like, you still want to run to them. I'll never forget when I was 12 years old. I came home from school on my birthday. Okay. And I ran into the kitchen. And I saw my mother cooking. And I'm like, where's Sheila? And they were like, she's in the hospital. And I was crying because I'm like, I don't want you. Like,
what happened to
Sheila. No, she was okay. Hopefully she's still alive. Okay. Shout out to Sheila. She was the best fucking.
Did she make the meat patties and the?
No, she made more stews. Like, because we're Jewish, we don't really eat a lot of like the oxtail stuff or whatever. But yeah, like she was like, I don't know. She was like the most like, besides my grandmother, she was like very nurturing. Like my mom was not
nurturing enough
at all. Like,
but sometimes you don't need all that soft, pussy shit. You know? Sometimes you need that. I mean, look at you now.
What is it? Look at me now. What?
You turned out pretty good. I mean,
so what are you saying? So people don't need good mothers? I don't think I turned out pretty good. I think I had a hard fucking life.
I didn't say people don't need good mothers, but I think all of that stuff molds you into.
It does, but I don't recommend it. Like, I wouldn't be like, go through what I went through. Like, that shit was like, and then you could become like me. Like, that shit is pain. Not. It's like every day, like, you suffer with pain.
But I don't know anyone successful that hasn't been through some shit.
I think everybody goes through some shit, successful or not.
But then there's levels to that because it's like some people go through intense trauma.
Yeah.
Some people go through like...
Yeah, no, there's definitely levels. I seen a thing, like a video on Facebook. It was a lady and she was a child fucking like... Predator. No, she was a child sex worker. Her mother sold her to like these German
That's fucking
elites
sad.
at 6 years old, and she was groomed to like fuck these old rich men from 6 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And she said that I don't know her name, but she said that basically at 13, like her last handler, whatever, right? He fell in love with her, and he told her, go to New York and find a rich banker and marry him. And she said, he told her, make sure he comes from wealth, that he's not new money, he's old money. She said, he said, find that and marry that. And that's what she did. And that's how, and he paid for her to get released.
And how's she doing right now?
I don't fucking know. She was just telling her story, but like that's, I mean, like I wouldn't want her life. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely.
Like I don't care how much money she
turned
made.
out.
Yeah, like
that's fucked up.
6 years old. Like, how do you sell your own fucking
kid? I just
kid?
had a movie come out on that. I haven't seen it.
Oh, Sound of Freedom. I went to go see it. It was sold out. I'm dying to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the Fire Stick up. Shout out to the Fire Stick.
Oh yeah, this guy has all the movies.
I'm gonna have to watch that one on the Fire Stick, but
yeah, it's fucked up. It is fucked. I don't know. Like, did you see the documentary about the subway guy?
Yes, I did. He's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Jesus Christ! But
you saw it?
It's getting kind of scary because what was that I was watching where somebody was like, "Don't let your idols become your rivals" or whatever. And I'm just using that to say like it's like we look up to all these people and then like we always find out some fucking. It's like the worst shit.
I don't get it. I don't understand how you could be attracted to a child. Like, I can understand how you could be attracted to like a 16-year-old who looks 20. I can't understand that because there are some young girls that you're like, damn, you're pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got boobs and like you're mature. Yeah. I could see 16, but like 5, 6, 9, 10, like what the fuck is wrong with, like, you should fucking.
I have a question.
What?
Goes back to what we talked about, with you and Big Head, our guest last week, what you guys talked about. Do you think that is because these liberal cats are trying to say that that's a disease?
The MAPS? The minor attractive persons?
See, I didn't even know it was an acronym or whatever to it. Yeah. They're trying to say that's like a fucking.
Yeah, just like they say addiction is a disease. It's a mental illness. You're fucking sick and you should fucking get put down immediately. If you get caught fucking on a child or abusing sexually a child, automatically you should get executed.
Firing squad.
Like executed publicly.
Yeah,
like hung.
Stoned.
Like hung.
Like stoned. They need to have a line of kids with rocks just like
Kids, nah, bro. You need a grown ass man. Maybe we should fucking sodomize you. Maybe Jesus that would be better.
All right, see. No mercy for those fucks, but like
I don't have mercy
that's nuts.
Why? They deserve that shit.
No, I'm just saying the whole thing is just crazy because like that's like an innocent child.
Disgusting.
And then like you have a kid, I have a nephew, and like, you know.
Yo, if God forbid, bro, I'm going to
kids are so innocent.
Yeah,
so
if anyone ever fucks with my kid, I'm taking it. I'm taking it all the way.
If somebody fuck with your kid, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not to be played with. You know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know.
But it happens. And I think I don't know if it happens, like, equally to boys and to girls, but.
Well, if you want to go down the conspiracy thing, I mean, they say, like, we are actually, like, peddling kids and the government is, like.
Well, yeah. Did you see the thing where it says they're our children? Like, no, the fuck, they're not.
Like they're saying it's like hundreds of kids that are missing in Hawaii after the fires.
Yeah, and one lady came out and said that she used to work for like the immigrant fucking thing, and that the actual people in charge of the government were fucking sex trafficking the immigrant children. That's the movie, The Sound of Freedom, about that.
So they're letting all these kids come in. They don't know where they're going after they make it in. You know, so
protect your children.
It could be.
Protect your fucking child. Oh my God.
It could be us. I mean, apparently all this Epstein evidence is going missing. No, so I don't know if you keep up with all that.
I've seen it. I've watched the things. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, were they little kids or were they teenagers?
Both.
Really? It's fucked up.
Both, but you know. The world is a crazy place. You know, they say the truth is stranger than fiction. So it's no telling what the fuck they were doing.
I
Like,
just don't understand why. Like, why? Like, why would you want to fuck a kid? Like, what? How do you get off on that? Like, even
it's a,
animals. I saw like a video of like they caught a predator, but then the predator told the kid that his wife sucks off the dog, and I'm like,
all right. Now we're going down a
I'm
path
just
of
saying, like,
just
there's
like,
sick
oh my
fucking people
goodness.
out there.
You know, I was down in Louisiana just to switch it up, and you know, this guy got arrested, and I was like, bro, what happened? He was like, I got caught fucking my goat, and it was like a big thing, and he was fucking his horses and his goats and like all kind of shit. Yeah. They got some kinks. They
Why?
got some kinky fucks out
Why?
here. I'm
Why?
just,
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Why would you do a lot of stuff? Who knows? People just have different wiring. I think it's just
Like, so they should be executed.
like in no way, shape, or form would I ever think about fucking a goat or a horse or a pig or any.
There's sex toys though in the store. There's like things that you can
Mm.
use. Like, I don't understand.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good
People
on
are
that.
disgusting. That's why I don't want to be around nobody. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Mm.
I'm good alone in my house. Like, as long as I have money to move around, I don't need people around me. I need a cleaning lady. I need help with my kid. And that is it. I don't need anybody. I can talk to people on FaceTime. I could talk to people on the internet. I don't want to be around nobody. Like, you people are fucking weird and you're sick. You're all fucking
You gotta be
sickos.
careful. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's scary out there.
So what are you like? What are you excited about coming up? Like,
Okay,
tell me something in your
fine.
life
I'll
that
tell you
you're
something
like
positive.
excited
So,
and looking forward to.
after weeks of trying to get in touch with fucking Whack 100 and Blueface.
Shout out to Whack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally got in touch with these people and they want a lot of money to come on the show.
Okay.
And you don't think it's worth it, but I do.
I didn't think the original number was worth it, but
I think it's worth it. I told Leonard that I don't want to talk to these fucking regular people. I don't think that I don't think I'm a good interviewer. I don't think I should even be interviewing. I think I should just be like discussing shit, but I don't really want to interview artists and rappers. I don't give a fuck about you, your music, whatever song you got coming out. I don't fucking care. Unless you got some deep, interesting, knowledgeable fucking shit going on, or you got some drama like Blueface that I want to ask him what the fuck is wrong with him. But honestly, all three of you are fucked up. You and your two fucking sister wives, you're all fucking crazy. That's what I fucking came to the conclusion.
What's the label called? MILF
Music.
MILF Music.
Yeah,
shout out to MILF Music.
Shout
I'm
out to
fucking
MILF.
with y'all.
No, I am, but you're all fucking nuts. So you know what? I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell Blueface off and da da da. But you know what? I don't blame him. Really, I don't blame him. You're all fucking crazy. So whatever. But we still want him on the show because I think it would be a good interview because like I saw your other interviews. Hold on.
Oh, got a little drip. Hold tight.
Oh, we didn't even talk about cocaine yet. I almost forgot. So yeah, I saw some of your interviews with Sparky. Shark. Shout out to him. Nothing against him. Sharpie.
He's sharp.
Whatever. I saw your interview with him. That was cool because she flipped out and she had to get dragged out by security. You saw that? That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But the bootleg Kev, like you're interviewing by men. Men are interviewing you. And it's like they're not asking what the women want to know. So I want to just ask you from a perspective of a female who has a piece of shit. Actually, I won't even say that about my kid's father. Fine.
Come on,
fine. Okay, let's redo this. I just want. We'll cut that out. I just want to talk to you just as a female, like watching the shit on Instagram pan out. I just want to know, like, what's really fucking going on. But like I said, after watching you guys every day, you're all fucking crazy. So any of you three are welcome on the show. Krishan, Jaden, Blueface, the fucking babies, the kids, all of you. You're all invited. You are all invited to the show. I would love to talk to any of you.
Yeah, shout out No Jumper. We're going to see y'all after this pod, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We can set something up. But that's what you're excited about for the year? That's
for the year? Isn't the year over?
No.
It's
It's
September.
Q4, baby. It's fourth quarter pressure right now.
What am I? Okay. I don't. Nothing excites me besides money. That is
Jesus.
all.
That might not be the healthiest thing, you know.
But I'm not. I don't have a lot of people. I don't have family around me, right? So there's not really like much there. I don't have people around me except for people who work for me. So like they can't really excite me unless they fucking clean my room.
Oh yeah, that's Jesus.
And
I told you should take up a hobby.
Yeah, hobbies aren't cheap.
Like a tennis, maybe. I can see you with a tennis racket.
Nah, only hobby is just I
Like
go
a
horseback.
Chanel tennis
Horseback.
racket.
Nah, I'm not. I don't want. I will never spend my money on Chanel.
Oh,
Like you
shit.
guys have lost your fuck. If you are working and spending your money at Chanel, you're a fucking moron. Like you're a straight fucking idiot. Got me fucked up paying $5,000 for a tennis racket. Fuck out of here. No,
Damn.
but I would just like horses. So like if anything I would be doing would just be like I just want to exercise other people's horses. Like I used to have a horse. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
So I had a horse. And it's honestly a lot of work. It's actually more work than a man.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
So I don't want my own horse unless I was like billionaire status.
And they eat a lot.
Yeah, but besides the eating, you gotta lunge them, you gotta fucking clean their feet and brush them and all that shit. So fuck that. I want to exercise someone else's horse. Like if you have a horse and you don't have time for your horse, I'll fucking check on him.
So are
every
you
week.
into like the early stages, like breaking the horse, or are you more into just like once it's broke and ready to saddle, then you ride around in a circle?
Depends. Okay, so if you're like green, I mean, I'm not gonna put my life in danger to ride you. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever had one buck on you? Like
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but
you
like
can fucking die.
You can
also.
die.
Yeah.
So like sure. I like them like spicy, but I don't like them like they're trying to kill me because I've had like serious accidents.
I have a hot take. I've noticed that women who like horseback riding, it's a certain aesthetic.
Like what?
Just when you picture a girl riding a horse, it's always a certain vibe.
But there's two types of girls that ride horses. There's the Western riders and the English riders, right? The English riders are fucking snobby. That's straight up. You're fucking all snobs and you all talk shit about each other. And you all, who has the better horse, who has the better fucking saddle and the thingy and like fuck y'all with your snobby little attitudes. The Western riders, even though I ride English, but I'll ride Western too. The Western riders, those are the real ones.
Well, I'm saying it's a certain body type too.
Oh, there is? No. I think
fellas,
tell me.
if y'all see what I see, then just drop it in the comments. But like for some
because
reason,
the English riders, they're all skinny.
The girls, what do y'all say? The guys that get it, and the ones that don't. It's like the thick.
It's not true.
Horseback riding girls.
It's not true because jockeys can only be like 90 pounds.
Well, that's why it's two different lanes. You got the skinny ones that like jump over stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those are the English riders.
You got the thick girl horseback riders.
First of all, you can't be too thick because realistically, if you're over like 60 kilos, you shouldn't even be riding a horse.
It's like some of the girls look like they built like a horse.
But they shouldn't
be
riding. Yeah, but they shouldn't be riding.
But they look damn good doing it. I like that. It's like somebody like the.
But those aren't real riders. The ones that are with the fat asses and shit and look good on the horse.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but those aren't equestrians. Those are just for like Instagram.
Yeah, we don't need equestrians. We need the Instagrams. The Instagram horseback riders. Y'all keep doing y'all shit. I'm fucking with y'all.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah, it's a vibe.
All right. Well, yeah, so that's about... Okay, we want to talk about cocaine. I was saying cocaine is the worst fucking... Out of all drugs, right, that you can do, cocaine is the worst one. It's just nasty.
It's a very hot take.
First of all, okay, you gotta roll up fucking dollar bills. Okay, and if you don't roll up a dollar bill, then you have this little fucking spoon that you sniff out of, but you reuse it, right? So your fucking nasty little drip that comes down, it goes on the fucking spoon, and then you put it back in, and then you're not doing the coke by yourself. You're sharing it with someone. So now you guys are sharing spoons, sharing dollar bills. You're up all night. You're bleeding. You go to the bathroom out of nowhere. You have a fucking nosebleed. That shit is disgusting. I don't like cocaine. I don't even like people who do cocaine because I don't like what it does to your personality. Like
What do you think it does?
It just makes you like a nasty person. Crack?
Weed.
Oh, weed is cool.
But that's not normal.
Have you ever smoked crack?
No,
I've never smoked crack.
But I don't think that's normal in other places.
To smoke weed with your boss?
Either weed or coke. Like I don't think.
Yeah, but you know what's also weird? The employees think it's okay to smoke weed on their break in LA.
Go to the parking lot and smoke.
And I don't like that shit. If you work for me and you're smoking weed while you're working, you're fucking fired. Fuck out of here. I don't care if I worked in weed or if I smoke weed. You can't smoke weed while you're fucking working.
Well, I was always the type, I didn't want to do any of it because I was normally the only black person in the building. And that stigma and stereotype of like, oh, here comes.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it either.
Smelling
but
loud in the office.
I wouldn't even work. I wouldn't even be in the office because I don't work. I wouldn't work a job anymore.
Okay,
I'm too
boss
old.
talk, pop your shit.
No, I'm just saying. Like a 9 to, I mean, like a, I guess. Worst case, if I had to do it, I told him I'd just shoot myself.
No. If you had a good job, they got offered
what?
to you.
Okay. What is it? Tell me what a good job is. What is a good job? I need to know.
I mean, that's a crazy question.
No, the fuck it's not. What is a good job?
Good job? I mean,
yeah.
there's thousands of things you could do.
Tell me, give me one
for
good job
for
for
me.
For me.
For you?
Yes.
I could see you being like a cool little office manager.
Shut the fuck up. An office manager?
Like managing people.
Can you see me as an office manager?
You see this right here? That what? Tone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An office manager. Yeah. I don't even know how to use a computer, okay? I don't even know how to use a fucking copy machine. You know what I would be doing in the office? I'd be fucking telling people to get me coffee, and I'd be on my fucking phone all day. And bossing people around, people would be quitting every fucking day.
Perfect. I don't want those people around.
What? I don't want to be. First of, you're right. I don't want them around either. But I don't want to be in an office. That's not a good job for me.
If somebody lets you make them quit, then I don't want them.
People quit around me. People quit.
Yeah, and they're pussy.
Nick's the only one who's been able to handle it, and he's taken breaks from me before. But I don't know. Am I that bad? You've been around me for a few days now. Am I bad?
No.
I don't know. Maybe it's just
people out here just pussy.
They are. Okay, but office job is not for me. I don't like the office. So what else? So that's a horrible job.
I don't know. I could see you doing something.
First of all, how much do office managers get paid?
It depends on what office, of course, but I mean
any office.
Probably start like 80, 90,000.
And you think I would be happy as an office manager? See, that's how you know he really doesn't know what's going on up here.
I know what's going on up there, but I think
$80,000-$90,000 a year is not enough to live in LA right now. You can get a fucking small with a child. There's no way.
But
I saw a fucking video today that said that if you live anywhere in the United States and you work a full-time 9-to-5 job, 40 hours a week, you cannot afford a 2-bedroom apartment, even in Arkansas.
That's cap.
Because the minimum wage worker in Arkansas makes $7.25 an hour times 40 is what? Is like $400 or $500 a week. You can't live off of that.
It's not a job. It's just like a fun little, like part-time little.
Okay, but what do average people make? Like $60,000 a year?
Less. I want to say like 40, 50.
And that's not even minimum wage, right?
No.
So you think that's enough to survive in America?
40, 50,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can.
No, the fuck you can't.
You could survive.
You could survive. You're surviving.
That was the question, right?
But it's not. You're not living. You're not enjoying life. You're fucking miserable every day.
Well, that's not true. I mean, look, they have homeless people who are enjoying their life.
No, they're not. They're fucking crackheads and meth heads. They're not. That's why they're enjoying.
They love it. They're enjoying the fuck out of their life.
So you're comparing living to a meth head homeless person. That's life. That's what life should be like.
No, but I'm saying the amount of money that you're making doesn't determine your happiness or if you are at peace. It doesn't. Doesn't work like that for everybody. Some people are okay going to their 9-to-5 and making $60K a year and spending time with their family and eating their Sunday dinners every Sunday and watching football and doing that shit over and over for the next 20 years. They're going to die happy as fuck with their Cowboys fucking fanboy room in the back. Like, that's all they want. They don't want to go to fucking Maldives. They don't care about the fucking Swiss Alps. They don't want to do any of that shit. They just want to live their regular life. Some people love that shit. You know?
No.
Not you. Okay.
No,
That's
I
fine.
don't know.
That's fine.
Like,
Some people love their Toyota Corolla.
yeah, they do. I know. I don't get it. I can't get it.
And some of the richest people I know actually
Are
drive
miserable.
Toyota Corollas. Real talk. Like, and wear the same fucking cargo pants every time I see them, and the same fucking plaid button-down shirt and Sperry's.
What's Sperry's?
You know, the little boat shoes. No. Yeah, but
I don't fucking know. I can't. Like, how do you, like, what is the point of life if it's not to explore? You know what I mean? I guess if you find love, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you really have true love, and like you don't have to worry about, like, if you're stable, I don't know. Maybe then, and you want a family, like if that's what your goal is, to just have a family and be a good parent and like,
right.
you know, coach little league and whatever, and like that's good enough, then yeah. But maybe some people, they don't find the joy in that because they didn't have that. You know what I mean? Like my parents didn't show up to anything of mine. My parents didn't even show up to pick me up from school when the bus wasn't running. So I don't know what it's like to have a mom who's like there for anything, or like a dad coach, like nobody showed up for me. So like maybe people, you know, it's how you were really raised. So I don't even know.
It all goes back to that.
Yeah, I don't know what none of that is about.
You don't know what it's like to just be happy, just living in like a middle class neighborhood and just like
if you put me with the horses, I'm cool. Like if I can afford it to just live on a rent, but who's gonna take care of the property? That's
you.
Fuck no, that's a lot of work, bro. That's a lot of work.
You can do it.
No, I can't.
I think you underestimate yourself a lot.
I can't. No, I can't.
You can't because
bro,
you're telling yourself
want
you can't.
I don't want to pick up horse shit. I don't want to pull weeds. I don't want to have to fix things. Like I don't want to do handy. I'm not a handy like type of girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I need, like I'll ride the horse, I'll saddle him up, I'll put, you know what I'm saying? I'll feed him, whatever.
You're
but
not
like
cleaning the stable.
I mean, like I'm scared of mice.
You're not going to get.
You know, there's mice. If you where there's horses, there are also mice.
For sure.
I am fucking petrified of mice. Petrified. If I see a mouse, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Like, because like in New York, you know, it's cold, so we have mice.
Oh, y'all have y'all got rats.
We got rats, but the rats don't really come inside. The mice, on the other hand, they're in the radiators, and you hear at night. You hear, and it's like
I couldn't do that. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I can't deal with that.
Yeah, so I need a man. This is where the man comes in.
See,
yeah. If I had a barn, I would need a man or a lesbian to come and like maintenance of the property. You know what I'm saying? And I can be happy there, but that takes money, right? Because I don't have a family who left me a fucking ranch and is like, this is passed down to you and you take, you know, I have nothing. I have zero. Nobody gave me shit. And if I called my mom right now and asked her for $500, a 20% chance she's giving it to me. If it was an emergency, 20%.
That's a good person. I mean,
but that's like the max.
That's better than most.
You know? That's the max. I can't ask for more than 500. First of all, we're not even talking right now. But if like 500 is like, it caps at 500.
If I call my mom and ask her for 500, she'd be like, are you on
You're a
drugs?
man. You're a man also.
Are you okay?
But you're a man. And you don't have kids. I'm a single mom. So if I had an emergency and I was like, hey, mom, I can't pay the rent this month. Well, you shouldn't have got that expensive ass house with that expensive ass rent.
You're a single mom. So like, what are you doing right now to like, are you on the dating market right now? Are you open to dating? Are you talking to anyone right now?
No,
what's going on with Els?
I'm not talking.
Let's dig, because I'm the only one that come on here and ask her this shit.
Yeah, so I already said I'm not on dating apps. I'm not dating. I haven't had sex in like over a year.
Jesus. That explains a lot. Keep going.
No, it doesn't explain a lot. Okay, I was talking to my friend this morning. I said most men can't fuck anyway. All right? Most of you cannot fuck. You don't know a woman's body. I haven't had sex with the whole world. So yeah, I don't know every man. So let's just say that from my personal experience.
The man you choose can't fuck.
Okay. I'm just saying from my experience and from talking to other women as well, men cannot eat pussy. You can't fuck. A lot of you guys just care about your nut. You care about yourself. I'll say out of the people I've slept with, maybe only I had 2 that were actually in tune with me. The rest of you fucking suck.
In tune.
In tune. You have to be in tune with a woman's body. Like, you need to care if she fucking comes. And you have to understand a woman. Like, it's a spiritual experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a guy really is like...
Is it?
Yes. Because, like, if it's just like bang, 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 that's not good. Like, some guys think that's what women like. And maybe some bitches like that.
Quickie little, you know what I'm saying? Just a little...
Yeah. It can't be...
Right quick,
it can't be, like, deep all the time. But there are some guys who really, like, understand what the fuck they're doing. Where you're like, oh, my God.
But does that mean that those are the whores, though?
I don't know.
Like, what made them get to
They were
that
ugly,
point?
too. They weren't even good looking. They were all ugly.
Jesus
what
Christ.
I'm just saying, not all. I told you there's only been 2 that were good, and they were ugly.
So what are you doing, like, to be proactive in the dating scene?
I'm not. I've accepted that I might be alone forever, and I'm cool with that as long as I get paid and I can hire men to do the things that I would want my husband to do anyway.
With that?
Yeah.
You're cool with just being dickless for the next, like, 40 years.
I don't want any dick. I don't care about no fucking dick.
You're cool with being...
Yes.
So the next... if you never had a physical or intimate moment with a guy, you would be okay with that.
Of course, I would like to have that if it comes with emotions. Okay. Hold on a second. If it comes with feelings, like if the dick comes with emotions, with love, I would want that. How can I get close enough to a guy to love him? I don't fucking know. But I've accepted that I might never find that, right? Because I'm hard to deal with. Okay. And most of you men are just ugh. So it's like a diamond in the rough would have to come, and like so I've accepted, like, I'm not even looking for it. I don't, like, if God brings it to me and it happens, then great.
Okay, well, let's put out a PSA. Like, what are you looking for?
I'm not looking for a connection.
Okay, all right. You know what?
A connection.
This is what I was talking about. As an interviewer, I have to ask the right questions. What qualities, or can you give me a description?
A physical description?
Yeah,
there is no physical.
Let's start there. Let's start at physical description of what Elle is looking for. Guys, I think the DMs may be open after this app.
No.
Okay.
They're not open.
She's going to give you a description. If you don't match this description, just don't try, because you might get blocked. All right,
it's not true. Okay. So first of all, I can't tell somebody's heart from how they look. And from my past experiences, I've gone after looks. So I'm not going to say that you have to look a certain way. Okay. Do I want you to be 5'3"? No. Am I going to give
What's the minimum height requirement? Let's start there.
Okay. I'm 5'3". So I'm short, which is thank God. Thank God. I'm happy to be short. Okay. Except that I have big boobs.
Now, do you see... Hold on, pause. What? Do you see what we have to go through to get to where we need to go? Okay, what's the minimum?
Because they're gonna be mad at
height
me.
Requirement for Elle?
Depends. Like, if he's the greatest guy ever, 5'9". If everything is great, like, I don't even, like, 5'9" is like.
But see, the face you just made, 5'9" is not gonna cut it. Okay, so. Let's be realistic. I know
but we
you're
said
trying to be nice.
14% of men are 6 feet and over, right?
When are you nice? Like, what are you doing?
I'm saying
what's the height?
I'm trying to change what I've done. I've done it wrong all these years. I've always picked the 6 feet and up.
Okay.
And if you're over 6'4", you're automatically a piece of shit. That's my fucking Christ. my observation from all the 6'4" and up men. You're all fucking garbage. But
okay. What about weight? Body type.
Okay.
Is it like athletic? Dad bod?
So I'm
skinny.
I'm cool with any, as long as you're not like fat.
Okay.
But actually, I don't even want you to have a 6-pack. Like, I want a little.
Well, is that because you want to be able to, like, do what you do, so you don't want him to be like 6-pack and
no. I just think
your ass,
no. I want a man to get on my ass to go to the gym. I want a man to push me to go work out.
What did Drake say? You want a guy to micromanage? Come in and micromanage you?
No, don't micromanage shit. But to push me to go to the gym, that's cool. I'm with that. But I don't want a guy who's too into his looks. I don't want you to, like, if you're higher than a 7, I don't want you. I don't want a guy who's too good looking. Like, I'm not into that.
Okay.
So I want you to be not ugly. Like, I want to be able to not look at you and be like, bleh. You know what I'm saying?
What if he has kids? Are you open?
Yes, I want him to have kids because I don't want any more kids. I don't want any more kids.
But you do know that most guys are gonna want a kid.
But if they have kids, they're not.
No. All right. Most of the guys I know with kids, if they start dating a girl, they want their own kids.
No,
with
they don't.
them.
Not if they have 2 already or 3 already. 2, 3.
If they got 2, 3, they don't mind 4, 5.
I mean, look, for the right guy. First of all, I'm 36, so like,
okay,
the time is ticking for me to have kids, and it'd probably be like like we'd have to really, like, we'd have to talk about it. I'd have to like completely be madly in love with you and trust you like 1,000%. Like I'd have to know you're like the best dad. Like if you were like the greatest dad to my son, and I see you as like, I need to have, you know what I'm saying? But I've never felt like that about anybody.
I feel like you're looking for like a god.
God?
Like a god. Like
a god?
Looking like you're looking for a superhero.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not looking for shit. I'm not really like a motherly, I'm not the best mom. I'm the best mom I can be, but there are better mothers out there because I didn't have a great mom. Straight up. Like I'm not going to say I'm the best mom because I told you nobody showed up for me. Like I was like neglected and shit. So I don't want to bring more kids than I can handle because it's hard. Being a mom for me is hard. If I had a man who was like stepped in and like helped me and we had a nanny too.
Okay.
But then like, I don't want to get pregnant again, like, and gain all that weight and like,
oh Lord,
I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. No.
I'm looking at the clock. It looks like we're kind of like coming up on that time. I don't know if an alarm like goes off on this thing or not.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't? It just beeps?
It just does that.
Okay, that's dope.
All right. Thank you for coming.
You want to shut it down? And can I get a like, comment, and subscribe?
I never do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really a good, like I'm not a YouTuber, whatever the fuck. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, whatever the fuck.
Comment, and
what the fuck is the difference?
You know, you get
what
it.
is the difference?
Okay, you get it.
Thank you for coming. You were probably a better guest than the fucking vegan yoga bitch. Anyway.